this was definitely less let's fucking go than I would have hoped, and more let's fucking wait than I would have hoped for. I would have done it different. I mean, I'm gonna go down swinging, so if I'm coming out with some stuff, I'm gonna come the fuck out with it. I'm gonna give y'all something to work with. I can't do a whole lot with this. I want to know what triggered the date modified tag. Could be something, could be nothing. That's the kind of thing, instead of assuming, I like to check. Why would I assume when I could just check? Problem is, I can't check. I only have this file, and I don't know where it came from. I don't have any other indication to compare it to. So, in my mind, the first thing I would think is, let me just check if there's something pretty basic that could explain this. Let me just look real quick. But my mind also went pretty straight to, okay, did Bunner open this? Or does this indicate maybe she was using the camera app within another app? Because sometimes a file system from another application, it could be something as simple as that. She was trying to upload it or download it to a camera. I don't see any other front or back camera. In some ways, it sounds like she's talking to somebody, but in other ways, it sounds like she's making a video about Abby's first time crossing the bridge. She's narrating it for a video she might want to post later. I would think they're trying to document that. That seems pretty... That would be my first guess. The other thing is, yeah, I do hear that be a gun. I hear all the stuff everybody said they heard. I have no idea if that's what was actually said, but yeah, I can hear it. And the thing I'm so frustrated with is that the state... If this is the original video, the state did characterize it pretty correctly. Not all of it, but the important stuff, the stuff that I thought they were being absolutely disgusting to even suggest. Because when you look at the video of Bridg guy, the little loop they released, that man is not looking at or for anyone. He's just walking across the bridge. I thought when I saw the original, I was going to see some dude way off in the background, and I thought that we were going to be able to have something to point to show how ridiculous and disgusting it was for them to suggest that this person never came forward. Because if he was someone off in the distance, several men did come forward saying they were there around this time. And the right hand wasn't talking to the left hand a lot of times. In the beginning, some people were interviewed a bunch of times before anybody else figured that out. And so I thought, what if this was just one of those people and one person didn't talk to the other person? Right hand wasn't talking to the left hand, and they just didn't know it. So I thought that was very reckless of them. But no, I don't think anybody came forward saying, yeah, I was right at the end of the bridge with these two girls. Right the fuck behind them. This dude is right behind Abby. If this was a video of my daughter and it was the last proof of life before she turned up dead, I would be hunting this motherfucker in this video to the ends of the goddamn earth. And now Sergeant Riley's saying, well, we want to talk to this gentleman. We think he might be able to answer some questions that would help us. Yeah, I think so too. I would think he would have seen if they were by themselves with anybody else, which way they went. My other issue with this video is, why does it start? I know everybody's asking, why did it stop right then? I would like to know why it started at 2:13. Because to me, it doesn't seem to match up with what we know about all the other information about the last time the phone was unlocked. And the last time Snapchat was accessed. And what if that picture was actually a screenshot that came from the video that started earlier? What were these girls doing with that phone for the previous, 8 minutes? Where did this guy come from, and where did he go after this? This is what I expected them to present as the interpolation. With some dude who was a blob in the background, they blew him up and scooched him up on the bridge. Nope. If this is the original, then yeah, I understand why law enforcement was so fucking fixated on him. Because if that was my daughter on the bridge, and I saw some man walking that close up behind them, you bet your ass I would not rest until I found this dude. Because he would either be my best friend with the last information about where these girls went afterwards, or he better run for fucking cover. I would give him a chance because I care more about knowing whether or not something else happened after this that I need to keep looking at. I would give him every benefit of a doubt, but yeah, I would hunt him the fuck down because even if he's not the person involved, he's the only person that can give me answers about what happened after this. Other than that, I don't have much to say because I don't like even speculating as much as I have when I don't know what the fuck this video is. I don't know if it just said it was labeled that way in a discovery string. I don't know how it was determined that it came from Bunner's report because I'm still not clear about what Bunner did on the 15th. I would also like to see, instead of taking screenshots from this and comparing it to the ISP website, I'd like to see Bunner's screenshots. Did he use Libby's phone to take those screenshots and that's what he sent to Chapman? Or did he take a picture of it like he paused the video, took a picture of it with his phone and then sent it? Because that could explain the further degradation of the screenshots they released. Chapman's report would help with that. That, I would think, if releasing this video is in accordance with the rules, so would releasing Bunner's report and Chapman's report and these screenshots and these other things. That would help us figure some of these things out real quick. Like I said, I would do it different. I would do it much different if I was doing it. I had a follow-up procedure yesterday or the day before. I have no idea what today is. Every time they try to do something else with my eye, it makes it worse. If anybody knows how to get doctors to quit trying to save a person's eye, please send smoke signals, because I'm just about done. At this point in time, my entire life revolves around fortified antibiotics every 15 minutes. So I'm guessing it'll take me about 3 days to figure out. I think I'm using voice memo. I don't actually know. And I'm probably just gonna import this into a video editor. Just save them without editing it. So sorry about that, because that means it's probably gonna be a mess. But I hope it's okay also for us to not always agree on everything. I'm comfortable with that. I come from too big a family not to be comfortable with it. I still genuinely like and respect just about everybody, except for certain dipshits, obviously. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't see a lot of this the same way a lot of people that I still genuinely like and respect see it. And I'm okay with that. I hope everybody else is okay with that. It takes a lot to spook me or to make me not work through something. So I feel like the best thing to do is for me to just be honest. And by the way, for the love of God, whichever, I don't know if it's trial counsel or new counsel, but y'all, come on. Like, come out swinging. Give us something to fight with. But yeah, if anybody can help me out with how to convince a doctor to just take my fucking eye already. I don't even want this eye anymore. I'm done with it. I don't trust it. I'm tired of troubleshooting with it. I've got one that, as far as I could tell, would work just fine if I wasn't dealing with this light sensitivity issue. If anybody knows how to combat that, send smoke signals, please. Because I don't actually understand why, if I'm having light sensitivity issue in a probably irreparably damaged eye, why light would be affecting the other one. But I'm ready to pluck it out. That's where I'm at. If anybody can help me with that, hit me up. Until then, I have no idea when I will actually return. So y'all behave. And by behave, I mean raise some fucking hell. Hopefully by the time I can read anything, y'all will have this fucking Bunner extraction or something else to go with this video, which I don't know what to make of, other than, yeah, I'm not saying this dude was involved, but if that was my daughter on that bridge, you would not be able to convince me that that is not something I should be worried about. Hi.